everyone. Welcome back to Speak Snap, your podcast for practical, honest, and powerful English learning. Today's episode is one that so many of you can relate to. You watch English shows, you understand conversations, and you even laugh at jokes in English. But when it's time to speak, nothing comes out. You get stuck. You feel nervous or your mind just goes blank. Why is that? Why is speaking so hard when understanding feels so easy? Don't worry, you're not alone, and you're not broken. In this episode, we'll explore why this happens, and most importantly, how you can finally start speaking confidently. Let's dive right in. Listening and speaking are different skills. Just because you can understand someone doesn't automatically mean you can respond easily. Think about babies. They listen for months before they ever say a word. It's the same for language learners. You might absorb a lot of English passively through YouTube, Netflix, or podcasts, but if you're not actively practicing speaking, your brain hasn't learned how to build and say sentences quickly under pressure. Another reason is fear. Fear of making mistakes, fear of being judged, or fear of sounding wrong. This fear creates a mental block. Your brain might know the words, but anxiety can lock them inside. That's why many learners stay silent, even though they understand everything. But here's the truth. Mistakes are part of learning. The more you speak, even with mistakes, the faster you grow. Now let's talk about input versus output. When you're only listening or reading, you're getting input, but speaking and writing are output. To improve your output, you need to practice it on purpose. Just watching English videos won't magically make you a fluent speaker. You need to use the language like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. So what can you do? First, start with shadowing. This means listening to short English sentences and repeating them out loud immediately, like an echo. It trains your mouth and brain to connect words quickly. Try shadowing TV dialogues, YouTube clips, or podcast lines. Don't worry about perfection, focus on fluency. Next, speak to yourself in English. Describe what you're doing. For example, I'm brushing my teeth now. Or I need to call my friend later. It might feel silly, but it builds fluency over time. You start thinking in English, not translating from your native language. Another tip. Record yourself. Talk about your day or explain something simple like how to make tea. Then listen back. At first, it might sound strange, but it helps you become more aware of your speaking patterns and pronunciation. Also, don't underestimate the power of key thinking in English. When you're walking, cooking, or daydreaming, try forming thoughts in English. This removes the step of translating and helps you speak faster when you actually talk. Now, let's talk about vocabulary recall. Sometimes you understand words, but can't remember them when speaking. That's normal. Your brain stores passive vocabulary, what you understand, and active vocabulary, what you can use. To move words from passive to active, you must use them. Say them, write them, make sentences. For example, if you know the word confused, try using it in 5 sentences. I was confused during the meeting. This movie is confusing. Repetition turns understanding into fluency. Here's another great exercise. Role-play conversations. Pretend you're ordering food, asking for directions, or doing a job interview in English. You can even speak both parts of the conversation. This builds confidence and prepares you for real-life situations. Now let's address grammar fears. Many learners don't speak because they're unsure if their grammar is correct. But remember, fluency is not about perfect grammar. Native speakers make mistakes too. Focus on clear communication. Fluency grows when you use grammar naturally, not when you try to be perfect. And here's a mindset shift. Your goal is not to sound native. Your goal is to be understood. If someone understands your English, you're successful. Don't wait until you're ready to speak. Start now. Speak messy. Speak broken. Speak anyway. Find a safe speaking environment. It could be a language partner, a tutor, or even a language app. Practice short conversations regularly. The more you speak, the more natural it becomes. Also, use scripts and repetition. Memorize useful sentence patterns like, can I get, I'd like to, how much does it cost? These become automatic and reduce the pressure to create new sentences every time. Let's also talk about speed. Many learners think speaking fast equals fluency. But that's not true. Speak slowly, clearly, and with confidence. Speed comes with time. Right now, focus on being understood. Now, a powerful tip. Celebrate your progress. Don't only focus on what you can't do. Think about how far you've come. You understand English, that's a huge win. With consistent speaking practice, your next win is just around the corner. Let's take a moment to breathe. You're doing great. If you're still listening, it means you care about your English, and you're taking action. That's what really matters. So before we end, here's your action plan. Start shadowing 5 minutes a day. Speak to yourself in English. Record 1 minute of spoken English every day. Think in English while doing daily tasks. Use your passive vocabulary in active sentences. Don't be afraid to speak, even if it's not perfect. Remember, understanding English is the first step. Speaking English is the next, and you're already on the way. One word, one sentence, one day at a time. Thank you for listening to today's episode of Speak Snap. If this helped you, share it with someone who's also learning English. And remember, don't just learn English. Live it, use it, speak it. I'll catch you in the next episode. Until then, keep snapping forward.